All right, Gromies, welcome back to East Coast Grow Tents. As you can see here, the SupaFreak has got some defoliation. Quite a bit, actually. It needed it. And it's probably pushing almost day 42. Now, typically you do your defoliation on day 41. You can do another one on day 42. It's getting around there. I had the time yesterday. I'm going away again tomorrow, so I started doing it. So what I was doing is, if you saw, she was getting pretty hectic, and she looks beautiful. She was getting really weighed down by the rain and all that leaf weight. I had put the 4 balusters in, I tied her up temporary, and it actually did a great job. It's phenomenal right now. I'm not even too stressed out, and it's not showing too much rain. She's strengthening up, and she's lightened. I really lightened her up there. So take a quick look at all the leaves here. I pulled them off yesterday. I meant to potentially save some of these. Man, they're so crazy. There's so many different small variations and stuff like that. There's some that are pretty close to the cannabis shape and stuff like that. The smell is unreal, man. It smells like citrus, like an apple tree here that puts off that smell too around here. And but man, the citrus and the pine is phenomenal, man. It really is. But yeah, them leaves are fucking wild, man. They really are, man. There's some pile of them. I want to potentially still do something with them. But what you're doing is you're pulling off the biggest ones. You're not pulling off any that are connected to buds. That's not really a good idea. Some guys on the outdoors don't strip them off, man. It's still a good idea to strip them off. You don't have to go as hard outside compared to indoors. Mother Nature is really going to push these buds hard now. Another thing that a plant's going to do is after you pull, once you start like hurting it, you start defoliating it, it's going to want to try to repair itself. And now it has even less to drive all the nutrients and everything to, less leaves to feed and stuff like that. Now it's going to start powering all those buds even harder. And you can see here, the buds are getting really frosty already. This is going good, man. I know this girl's going to be into October. I mean, she's sativa leaning. These buds are getting pretty thick here too. Now I will give her another feed. She's gotten some rain, which has been nice, man. We finally got that rain. That helped her a lot. But we definitely want to give her some green rush before I leave. Another feed of seaweed extracts. That really brings on all that frost and buds there. Let's see if we can get another upper shot here. You can really see all those buds here. Maybe I'll do another video later on when the sun comes out. Here it is first thing this morning. Another thing, now that I stripped it out, you can see how big and bad that girl is. This girl is old, man. I'm gonna have to go back and see how old this mom really is. The new ones are taking off too. There's a nice shot. Somebody was asking me how much do I think. I look at it here, 500-600 grams would be nice, that's for sure. £1.5, we'll see, man. This is definitely one of the biggest and baddest SupaFreaks you'll ever see. There you can see how I got the poles in there. And then I got them soft tie everywhere, man. See this? Got that trunk tied back there. That's what it is, turning into a trunk there. You can see how hardened off. There's my stone that I engraved with Nova Scotia on it. I was gonna put something else. But yeah, man, she's a wild SupaFreak. But the idea here is if it gets too crazy, I'll put 2x4 here, 2x4 here, there on each corner, and then trellis it across. Probably still might have to, because this girl is gonna pack on some weight, man. Man, she looks good on that. All stripped down now. Love it. So yeah, the other girls looking pretty good, but not as good as SupaFreak. They in my front yard there, the sun and me being working away, man, they got scorched. Like way too much dry this year, and I wasn't being able to water them. Now here in the container I was able to. She retained the water, and I was hammering her pretty good. And the other one's not enough, I guess. Just she got a little bit more cover here too, so that makes a big difference. All right, hope you guys finish strong and have a great Croptober. Thanks for staying tuned, and as always, keep your pH balanced, healthy roots, tight buds. Peace out.